Hey you guys, your girl Beauty with Mika. So you guys already know it is that time for another Shop My Stash. This time I'm definitely excited because we are going into the fall months, ladies, so I'm excited. I pulled out stuff that was in my previous Shop My Stash to give you guys mini reviews, and then I've already stocked up everything because I kind of had an idea of some things I wanted to try. So this is still a fan fave for me. This is the Nars Natural Radiant Foundation. I'm in the shade New Calderon. Hands down favorite summer foundation. It does not have SPF, but I always put an SPF over my face before I apply my foundation. But this is still good. I feel like you could pretty much wear this anytime, so I definitely recommend purchasing this if you have not tried it already. Now let's go on to some concealers. Just to let you know, some of the stuff actually I did finish up. So I finished up a concealer, I finished up a mascara. Girl, I finished up a lot of things in the month of August. I was excited. This is still good. I'm actually going to purchase the Nars Natural Radiant Concealers in the full size. I use Cafe and Amande. This one is Amande. Cafe I completely ran out of, so I was like, okay, it's time to fill it. The one thing I like with Amande is that it's basically a lighter shade, so you can actually mix the two, and Cafe is more of like a neutral shade. So definitely recommend these. I got these in the travel size first because you guys know I love to travel, so I put these in my travel makeup bag. New but still oldie but goodie, my friend's Cadence Makeup by K7. I will post her Instagram link down below. Kay gives all the recommendations to me and tips and tricks, so that's how you guys are able to see my wonderful looks on camera and also on my Instagram. She recommended that I retry out the Sephora Bright Future Concealer. I have the shade number 16. There's a ton of new shades out. They recently relaunched this concealer, and again, it is still just as good as it was before. Now this primer I really didn't care for. This is the Urban Decay Eye Potion Primer in Anti-Age. It's okay, but honestly it didn't budge or move my eyeshadow, but it didn't give a lot of my bright color shadows that pop that I wanted, and it actually allowed some of the shadows to actually bleed onto the skin. So I wasn't really a fan of this one. So usually Urban Decay, it has been like my go-to tried and true, but the anti-aging one I just was not a fan of. Now this, girl, put this on your Sephora wish list. Get this. Auntie Pat nailed it with this highlighter. This is her Skin Fetish Divine Glow highlighter. Girl, when I tell you that this highlighter is like a must-have, it goes with any skin tone. You could definitely wear this by itself. It gives you that highlight glow that you love. And when I tell you guys, I would do this with like a no makeup type of look and be like, okay, I see you, and it's just enough. I actually was afraid to travel with this, but this is a must-have. Like, you have to get this. There's no words for this. Now the Kosas, this is like a hit and miss because I wear my makeup at least about I would say about 8 to 10 hours a day. This wasn't the type of setting powder that is for that. To be honest, this is one of those go makeup type of looks, but it's not a long wearing powder. It is very light on the face, but honestly, if I had to choose between this one and my Sephora Micro Smooth, I would go with the Sephora Micro Smooth powder. This is just one of those powders that maybe I can use under eyes, but not for all over face, and definitely not for long wear. If you're wondering, I'm in the shade Cloud Set. I did notice that I was getting definitely shiny during the day, so within maybe about 3 to 4 hours, I definitely had to blot my face, which is typically normal, but most other powders that I've tried is actually way better than this one. Now, I know someone's going to ask, what did I think about? I have not used this Huda Beauty Tantour in so long, but girl, it did not disappoint me. When I tell you guys that a little bit of this goes a long way. I'm in the shade 10. It has not dried out. As you can see, you only need just a little bit of this and good to go. Like, it blends so easily. It gives you a natural contoured look. Love it. So I was like, yes, okay, you are definitely staying. I was a little hesitant last month to definitely see what were my thoughts on this, and I still love it. Now what I did do, this is an OG product. You could probably find it on Amazon. If I can find a link, I will post it below. This is the CoverGirl Queen Bronzer in Q120. This hands down was probably one of the first bronzers that a lot of people on YouTube talked about years ago, and I still love it to this day. It still gives a neutral look. I would use it to set with my Huda Tantour, and it worked just wonderful. Now I know I had mentioned that this is the Taraji Glow. So a dupe for the Taraji Glow is actually, it's called Coco Felicina from Milani. You can get this on Milani's website. I have yet to see it in store, so I ordered it from the Milani's website. I will post the link down below. And just to give you guys of how it looks, I will show you guys right now. It's pretty much a dupe. You see? So I know if you guys didn't get your hands on the Taraji Glow, this one is. And when I seen it, I was like, yep, that's a perfect dupe for it. So yeah, I know a lot of people have been asking in the comments, and I was like, yep, it's this one. So definitely make sure you guys get your hands on it. Now let's go into what I am using for the month of September. Alright, you guys, so let's get started. For my foundation for Shop My Stash, I am using the Urban Decay Stay Naked Weightless Liquid Foundation. I am in the shade 71WY. To be honest, this has been in my stash for a very long time. Instead of decluttering, I was like, let me try it out again. This used to be a staple product. I remember this was like the fan fave. It came out when the Nars Natural Radiant Foundation came out. So since then, I just forgot about it, and I was like, you know what? It's getting fall time. Let's see what you do. And I do want to see if this is just as good as the Nars Matte Foundation. Now again, for primer, you guys already know I'm going to finish up my Fenty Pro Filter Matte Primer. I do plan to repurchase this. In all honesty, I like it. This is just as good as the Milk Hydro Blur Grip Primer. And I've recently, to be honest with you guys, recently changed up my Beauty Blender sponges. So I will no longer be buying Beauty Blender. I'll go ahead and be buying the DSMD. This is Dark Skin Makeup Daily Shop. I got this as a recommendation from Andrea Renee. It's a black owned business. They sell all kinds of different makeup sponges, and their prices are actually less expensive than a $20 Beauty Blender. Nothing against Beauty Blender, but hey, I'd rather support black businesses, and I think the wear longevity on this one is still good, and I like that they come in more women of color friendly colors for you. So again, nothing against Beauty Blender, but definitely want to try this one out. Now, oh girl, shout out to Nisi Beauty. I actually thought I lost this. This is her 5 o'clock beauty brand. This is her moisturizing lip serum. I currently have it on now, but I really thought I lost this and found it actually in a travel luggage. So I will be using this. I'll post the Nisi's Beauty's YouTube channel along with her 5 o'clock beauty Instagram page down below. Shout out to her, because this is still just as good, and it's still good. I don't know how long it's been in that travel bag, but girl, I've been using it. Now let's go on to the concealers and what I'm choosing. So for concealers, it's easy. Let's see. My eye primer is going to be MAC's Paint Pot Groundwork. My concealer is going to be my Fenty Beauty Bright Fix Eye Brightener in the shade Toffee. And then I still have this Dior primer, Backstage primer in here. Don't know why. But yeah, those are the two, that's the primer and the concealer that I will be using. Let's see. So let's go on to the eyes and blush. So blush, I will be using this Milani. What is this one? This one is Sunset Passion. I love this one. I wanted to do some soft coral looks for the month of September. Just very soft looks. And corals look so good on a dark skinned woman or any woman. I did pick up the ColourPop Shift Super Shock Shadow. This is in a matte shade, just because I haven't tried ColourPop in a while. I don't know. These are two fan favorites. I purchased these last year for the Rare Beauty holiday set, and I picked up Love and Joy. These are so pretty. You only need a little bit. It goes a long way. Let's see, my mascara is the Estee Lauder Scrumptious Volume Mascara. Still trying to use that up. This is always going to be a repurchase. Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. You guys know I talked about this in my Atlanta vlog. This had my eyes popping, so my eyelashes was on point. Now I did finish up my Huda Beauty Micro Brow Pencil in August. I will be repurchasing that. But I wanted to go through my eyebrow collection to see something that I wanted to try that I knew I wouldn't repurchase. And this is the Anastasia Brow Definer. The only difference between this one and her other one is, and I'm going to show you guys. This one kind of has a little bit more of an arch curve, which I don't mind, but I actually really do like a regular pencil. I found that with more practice over time, I've perfected my eyebrows as far as like shaping and defining them a lot better, so I can use like a fine tip pencil. So yeah, and then I did change out my NYX Clear Brow Gel to the Makeup Revolution Brow Gel, so that's it. And of course my Anastasia Pro Pencil will always be in here to help carve out my brows. So that's that. Let's get these back in here. All right, so let's go on to Jor. So for contour and highlight, I'm only using one highlighter. This is an oldie but goodie. It is MAC Global Glow. Love this. It's a very soft global highlighter. This one, I wouldn't compare it to the Pat McGrath, but I will say that it's just as good as the Pat McGrath. So then, of course, because I tried the Huda Beauty Cream Bronzer Tantour, I did pick out my Fenty Cream Bronzer. I am in the shade Chocolate, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like. And that's what it looks like. It's pretty much a neutral kind of color. So I picked up Chocolate, and I'm going to set that with her regular Tantour, her regular contour bronzer. And this was in Coco Naughty. I'm going to show you what Coco Naughty looks like, and then I already pulled out. Coco Naughty is a definitely neutral. It's actually more of a lighter shade. Here is Mocha Mommy. Mocha Mommy has more of a reddish undertone. And then here is her newest shade, Thick Mint. Thick Mint is definitely dark, works for all women of color if you want something definitely dramatic and definitely chiseled on your face. I still like it. It has more of a neutral with a soft red undertone, so love those. But yeah, I think I'm gonna actually put Mocha Mommy also in here just to blend, because I always usually mix Mocha Mommy and Coco Naughty together. So those are there, and that's probably not gonna even fit in there. Alright, so now let's go on to eyeshadows. Oh, also for concealers, these wouldn't fit in the top drawer. I am using the Kevyn Aucoin Sensual Skin Enhancers in the shade 15, which is, I believe, my color correcting shade. No, 15 is my concealer shade. And I haven't used these in a while, so I was like, girl, you ain't really use those, because these were like holy grails for me. I did pick up 14 because it's more of a color corrector for me, and you can actually blend the two. You could tell a little bit of this goes a long way. Like, girl, you really need like a dot. So for the price, these are good. I definitely like them, but I had to put these away for a while because they were holy grails. My setting powder for the month is going to be, again, my Sephora Micro Swoon setting powder. They did come out with new shades. I'm not ready to try it yet, but I have basically got rid of the dent in that, so there's not even anything in there. Eyeshadows for the month, I'm only using two. So I pulled out the Urban Decay Heat. This is a OG, like a OG. Can y'all see that? That's OG colors. Fall but fun. And I wanted to purchase this because I've heard so many people talk about it, so I went to the Dominique Cosmetics website and purchased it. For some reason, they're not selling at Sephora anymore, so I picked up the Dominique Cosmetics Latte palette, and I've heard so many people rave about this palette that I was like, I need to try it out. I've heard the quality is good. This is definitely a must-have for a lot of recommendation videos that I've seen, and I just wanted to try it out. So those are the only two palettes that I will be using for the month. So that is it for Shop My Stash. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know you guys love them as much as I do. I will continue to do them as long as you guys love them and watch them and support me. Don't forget to thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I definitely have tons of videos again coming out. You guys know the Sephora sales will be coming out soon, and you will see more videos coming from me soon. Stay blessed. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.